Alright guys, today we're going to talk about the Disney's portrayal of women. We all know the typical Disney princess. She's the quote-unquote like perfect girl. She's virginal, she's beautiful, even her flaws are endearing, so like such as Ariel, she's rebellious, Belle, she's smart, she's literate, and people kind of look at her like, what? Because of that. With Pocahontas, she's free-spirited, and with Mulan, obviously she's brave. And obviously they always have like the skinny body and the petite features with big eyes and are usually ultra feminine. For example, just take a look at all of them. They're all dressed in sparkles, they're all in dresses, they all look pretty. And the Disney villains, they represent one or more of the 7 deadly sins: lust, envy, greed, sloth, gluttony, wrath, pride. And they're usually very old or ugly. They're usually foil characters to the quote-unquote virginal princess, the ultimate evil versus the virginal good. Even male villains are portrayed as feminine, which kind of leads the viewer to question, are they gay or are they queer? And again, for example, if you just take a look at some of the villains here, we have Captain Hook, who has the big plume on his hat. Scar is he's just Scar. You can, like, just the way he talks, you can kind of get that like vibe from him. And then Hades back here in his toga, but I guess that doesn't really count because that's just Greek. So what exactly is the issue here? According to Time magazine, a study performed by Brigham Young University studied the gender involvement in Disney princess culture and its overall effect on social issues regarding body image and stereotypes. For both boys and girls, engagement with Disney princesses was associated with more female gender stereotypical behavior. And the study found that influence could be good for boys, it could encourage better body esteem and being more helpful. But it could be damaging to girls, it could make them more susceptible to having bad body esteem and less confidence. And according to the Medical Daily, Disney princesses represent some of the first examples of exposure to the thin ideal. As women, we get it our whole lives, and it really does start at the Disney princess level at age 3 and 4. This poor body image can lead to problems later in life, such as eating disorders, body dysmorphic disorder, mental illness, and pretty much any other social stigma that you can think of. The villains are sort of like a screwed up representation of feminism. As mentioned earlier, the Disney villains, whether male or female, are usually represented in some sort of feminine way. The villains represent positive ideals, but in a negative light. So, like, comfort with sexuality is seduction. Positive self-image is vanity, and anything varying from the gender stereotypes is abnormal. Just to give you an idea, the top 5 traits common to Disney princesses is sewing, combat, cooking, cleaning, and singing. Besides combat, most of these are typically seen as feminine activities. And then relationships at the end of the movie. Most of the Disney princesses start out single, and then by the end, more than half of them are married, and about 42% of them are single at the end, but a lot of those can be debated because I don't know if I'd consider Mulan or Pocahontas single at the end of their movies. And then I just thought this one was kind of funny. Wears pants at least once. 2 of the Disney princesses, and then the rest of them don't. So to conclude, association with Disney princesses tends to correlate with negative body image issues in females, as well as increased belief and acceptance of female gender stereotypes for both males and females. And positive ideals are sometimes cast in a negative light by Disney villains. That's it.